But what makes you special is that you are everything. You are all of it, which means that you don't need magic. You are the magic. You just need to learn how to use your technology. This right here is the symbol for fire. Okay, it's a triangle pointing up. Fire is the most masculine of all the energy. This right here is the symbol for earth. It is just the opposite of fire. This is the most feminine of all energy. Now, because fire and water are opposite energies, meaning they're the same energy but at a different polarity, these two cannot interact with each other without canceling each other out. So they need two other elements to help them to bind to each other, and that's going to be air and earth. Okay, so air looks just like fire, but it has like a line through it. Air is more masculine than it is feminine. So it's not air is not completely masculine, it's just more masculine than feminine. But then you have earth that's pointing downwards. It looks just like water, except for it has the line right there. And earth is more feminine than it is masculine. So through these aids, right, because air helps fire, earth helps water, these two things are able to bind together. Now you are made up of all four of these things, but you are actually the fifth element. So when they say that you spirit, what they mean is you are the aether. You are all these elements together. So when you look at the aether, it looks like this. How you see how earth has a line through it, air has a line through it. It represents these intersecting each other, where they intersect each other, right? So the aether is actually all of those things combined, and that's what you are. You are the fifth element if you are a being that has a soul. Okay, this is what they can't duplicate. This is why they need your energy, because you are all the things. So this you can think of as like being separate elements, but this is everything combined. So when they say that you're the universe, what they mean is that you're this. If you studied Drumvalo Melchizedek, who talks about the Merkaba, every time he talks about the Merkaba, it looks just like this. There's a arrow pointing up and an arrow pointing down, and this is the energy field that exists around us because we're a combination of all of these put together into one. Aether is everywhere. Aether is everything in existence because everything in existence was made out of you. So what I'm going to do is use this to explain what our choices are when we come here. So this earth is a school, and what that means is we came here to make an authentic choice. We came here to experience love at the full spectrum. So that means that everything that we experience here is love separated. So the hate, the greed, the whatever, that's what happens when love is absent. Okay, so when I say everything appears on a spectrum, and what I mean is this. So you have duality, because y'all know that they tell us this is the realm of duality. Okay, so you have love, but you also have the absence of love, right? But what people don't tell you is that you also have everything in between love and the absence of love. And that's what we experience in each other all the time, okay? So what you came here to do is to make an authentic choice. Is it going to be love, or is it going to be the absence of love? Love is the path of service to others, while absence of love is the path of service to self, meaning you don't care about nobody but you, okay? And these two paths can be explained through the empath and the ego. People who have more feminine energy are usually more empathic, okay? Because the thing about feminine energy or love energy, the thing about this is that it sees the whole picture. It considers everything. It sees the whole board. It's not operating from a limited point of view. It's infinite. It's everything. It's boundless. It's 90% of who you are. It's what's hidden. When you go on your spiritual journey, you're trying to discover what this energy is. Empathy goes with the feminine energy. It's naturally what the feminine energy is a master of. Okay, because it sees the bigger picture, it's connected to the divine, it's connected to everything. Everything sprung from this feminine energy, which is darkness. It is more material because it's magnetism. It's de-electric energy. It's the absence of light. Because light is when things become physical. If you think about that, when you're in your room and you turn the light off, you can't see nothing, right? But when you turn the light on, you can see everything, which makes you conscious of what you can see. Consciousness is masculine energy, whereas subconscious, what's hidden, is feminine energy. Since we're in this realm of duality, we're in this realm of separation, feminine energy had to separate from itself so that it could see itself. All right? So that means feminine couldn't just be feminine anymore. She wanted to see every aspect of herself, and that is why we're in this reality, to see every aspect of her. Because feminine needed to know herself, she separated. And when she separated through light. Let there be light. And that light is the masculine principle. It's 10% of who you are. It's what you are conscious of, what you are aware of, right? But too much of this leads to ego. Ego has to be developed in order for you to develop this masculine principle, because the ego is what the masters of masculine energy are. They're ego masters, ego paths.